Close your eyes for a second and come with me to a small coastal town many years ago. In that town lived a boy named Liam. He was 20 years old, with a gentle voice and kind eyes, and he could carve the most beautiful wooden boats anyone had ever seen. When children saw his boats, they would scream with joy. Fishermen said, "Liam's boats sail faster than the wind itself." But Liam was never happy. Every evening, when the sun painted the sky orange, he would walk along the harbor and watch the other young men. There was Marcus, tall and strong, who owned 3 big fishing boats and came home with nets full of silver fish every day. There was Daniel, who could make the whole town laugh with one joke and had girls following him everywhere. And there was Noah, the painter, whose pictures were already hanging in the city gallery. Liam would stand there, holding his little wooden boat, and feel smaller and smaller. He would whisper to himself, "Why am I not tall like Marcus? Why can't I make people laugh like Daniel? Why can't I paint like Noah? I am nothing compared to them." Every night he went home, looked at his carvings, and thought they were ugly. He stopped making boats. He stopped smiling. He started hiding from the world. One rainy afternoon, an old woman with silver hair and a slow walk came to his workshop. She carried an empty basket and asked, "Young man, do you still make those beautiful boats?" "My grandson dreams of one." Liam looked down. "I stopped, grandmother. My boats are not good enough. Others make better things." The old woman sat on a small stool, looked at him with soft eyes, and said, "Let me tell you a story my mother told me when I was always comparing myself to my sister." Liam stayed quiet. The old woman began, "Once upon a time in a deep forest, there lived a young deer. He was fast, gentle, and had the most beautiful spots on his back. But every day he watched the birds flying high in the sky and cried, 'Why can't I fly like them? I am useless.' One day he met an eagle and asked, 'Teach me to fly, please.' The eagle laughed kindly. 'Little deer, if you spend your life trying to fly, you will never know how fast you can run. Your legs were made to carry you farther than any bird can dream on the ground. The forest needs your speed to escape danger. The birds need their wings to escape danger. Both are perfect, but only when they stop wishing to be the other." The deer thought and thought. Then he looked at his strong legs, took a deep breath, and ran. He ran so fast that the wind sang songs around him. He saved many animals that day when hunters came. And from that day, he never looked at the sky with sadness again. The old woman finished, stood up slowly, and said, "Liam, the sea does not compare itself to the mountain. The rose does not compare itself to the sunflower. They simply bloom where they are planted. Your boats bring joy to children who will remember them all their lives. That is your gift. Stop looking at other people's gifts and start polishing your own." She left without buying anything. That night, rain kept falling, but something inside Liam stopped falling. The next morning, before the sun rose, he was already in his workshop. He picked up his knife, chose the finest wood, and began carving again. He carved one boat, then another. Then another. He carved boats that danced on waves, boats that carried dreams, boats that made children scream with happiness. Years passed. The harbor that once made him feel small now carried hundreds of boats with the tiny signature, "Made by Liam." Children from faraway towns begged their parents to buy a Liam boat. Marcus, Daniel, and Noah became his friends. And one day Marcus told him, "Liam, I wish I could make something with my hands the way you do. My boats catch fish, but your boats catch hearts." Liam smiled, looked at the sea, and whispered to himself, "The day I stopped comparing myself to others was the day I finally met myself." And from that day, whenever he felt the old poison of comparison coming back, he would touch one of his boats and remember the old woman's gentle voice, "Bloom where you are planted, because the garden needs every flower exactly as it is." The moral of the story is this: comparison is the thief of joy. The moment you stop measuring your chapter 1 against someone else's chapter 20, you free yourself to write the most beautiful story, your own. If this story touched your heart even a little, stop scrolling right now, open your notes, and write one thing you are good at, one gift only you have. Then go do it today, because the world is waiting for your flower to bloom. Thank you for listening. If this helped you breathe easier today, please like, subscribe, and share with someone who keeps comparing themselves to others. See you in the next story, and remember, you are enough exactly as you are.